what we've done here is pretty fucking insane, bro. We also here's what's exciting to me is for those of you that don't know, we're nothing. We're very small. We're ants. We're actually nothing, but the trajectory that I think we're on as a company, from just opportunities and scale and systems polishing and talent, acquisition of talent, that's an important one. I think I never truly understood, actually, because my parents and all their friends never had to acquire talent for the careers and businesses that they chose.
Mm-hmm.
Like normal, you didn't need like the smartest person, like secretary level and sales level max, but mostly like part-time workers could run most of the show. You know what I mean? It's like, whereas like it was like labor was cheaper and stuff. So in my head, that's how the company had to be built, with like people that like it was as cheap as possible, like VAs overseas. And like I was always thinking about how much profit margin can I get out of it, Whereas like I think at an actual scale, the real question is like, who's like the next person we could hire that could bring value to the most places in the business as quickly as possible, right? Like even this guy, you and Tara, like hire him now. I'm like, I don't see where the fuck he'd do anything. And you're like, he'll make everything better. It's okay. Just throw him in there and anything will become better.
There are some people out there where like they're just a really clever person and like they're really good in like this zone of stuff that you're like, I could throw this guy at anything and he could figure it out. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. Like I remember like Matthew was saying like at one point they needed someone with emails. They're like, we need someone that kind of like understands graphic design, but like also like can make stuff and also can write emails too. So where do we find that person? And it's like, we need to hire Andrew. Like Andrew would do this. And it was they were like, yeah, like
all the time.
They were like, we should hire Andrew. And it was like, no, like Andrew's doing his thing over here. Like, we need to find someone like Andrew, but like not Andrew.
My guys, they don't exist everywhere. They're asking me like, that's the job description.
Right.
They're like, yeah, just get us someone like Andrew. I'm like, yeah, it's not that easy. You know what I mean?
We're a rare breed.
That's why Andrew is who he is. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think? You're just gonna find a guy like this? Like, I recruited Andrew.
I never
for 8
realized
fucking years. I recruited Andrew. You think I'm just gonna throw a text message and get another one? You know what I mean?
It's funny because I never thought of myself like that, like growing up at all.
Yeah, but it's the person you became, though.
Yeah, it totally is.
And also, to be fair, it's about value to the marketplace, right? Mm-hmm. And to me, I always saw you as valuable.
Like no matter like where, just like
exactly right. But like, and that's why I always said that to you, because I was like, I know Andrew could bring value to the marketplace. You know what I mean? Like of just the talents that you had and how you thought about things, like social media, attention, online space, like just the fact that you even bought Snapchat glasses and that you started filming in vertical before other people, like that's the kind of shit that this company is supposed to have, because now we start playing a different game. Like you said, now we have shows and like we're like, okay,
we're like, disrupting what a normal like agency would do.
We should not be doing this.
Yeah,
at all.
They're like, because it's like we've had the most like media agencies and stuff, like you've even mentioned this before, you're like a lot of marketing companies like actually struggle to get leads themselves. Like they don't know how to do good marketing for themselves.
Yeah.
Like they know how to do good marketing for other companies, but they don't know how to actually like do it to their own business. So like, with the media company, it's like the media company makes stuff for other companies, not for themselves. It's just like a waste of money.
Yeah.
Like why would we spend the money that it takes to make a whole production about us? We're not the exciting thing. It's our clients and stuff.
Yeah.
But we're like, no, we're fucking dope, and we're gonna make a show about ourselves too, because our company is sick.
Because it is.
Yeah, and like every day we're like, this is dope. Like we should show this. Like this is cool. I would watch this. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And our clients would watch it. That's another thing. Is like
we have some pretty talented people here too right now.
Very.
We have a great team.
Right. Like, I'm like, damn. Like, pretty much everyone here is like fucking sick talented at what they're doing right now. You know what I mean? We haven't like onboarded any noobs recently, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
We've like hired people like knowing they're fucking filthy. like talking to ex-employees that are teammates or bosses, and they're like, that was like the worst thing we've ever done is lose them. You know what I mean? And we're like, we'll take them.
Yeah.
So I think that's been a game changer for us, like as a whole. Like now every time with a few exceptions, don't get me wrong, like I can't be perfect, but now every time we hire someone, every time we've hired someone that's like 100% my decision, the last 3 months, every time someone's hired, everyone around that department's like, that's my new favorite person on the team. You know what I mean? And like the next person comes like, that's my new favorite person. It's like everyone's like their new favorite person, you know, because that's like, you know what I mean? Like even this guy that you two are talking about, like if you brought him on, you guys would be like, yo, fuck, sick. This guy that I work with is sick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he would say the same about you guys. He'd be like, yo, Andrew's fucking sick of this. Terry's sick of this. Like, you know what I mean? So like if you understand the talent that's in this room, give it a year from now and it'll be like, whoa, what did they do? That was pretty sick.
Dude, think about the past year.
Yeah.
We moved in and there was literally nothing. Gutted the whole entire place, built this whole space.
Bootstrapped, not like with an investor.
No.
And was like, when can we make a psych wall?
Yeah, it was literally like, what can we like, dude, it was always step by step. Like it wasn't, there's so many people that want to start at step like 100. Like they're like, I'm not going to put out any content until I'm like able to start at this highest level of whatever. I can't be seen looking ratchet on a iPhone camera.
Oh no.
I must have bokeh behind
glamour.
I must have, I need to have bokeh. But like,
yeah,
it's like that was one thing that I really appreciate about you, that you pushed, like when I first started here, like you pushed me to be less of a perfectionist, because if it's just up to me, I'm always trying to just make it a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better, because there's no like due date, and you're like actually on the front lines of like new clients and stuff and like making sure we're pushing stuff out the door. So I'm like, okay, yeah, it's good. We're just delivering it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, but if it's just me, I'm like tweaking everything. Oh, it's almost ready. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like good to have like that other side where it's like, this is a good team, because I'm able to figure out and prioritize what's worth the time of perfecting and what's like, this is a really good thing. It doesn't need to be 1% better. Just fucking send it. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
And that's
even
like
5% better isn't worth it sometimes.
No. And that's where like the business side and the art side like always kind of collide. But the business side wins, because the artist can then just pump out more and more shit, and they're thinking about time management, which is really the scarcest resource, versus like talent and like how good the thing is.
Yeah.
But that's just like the psychology of an artist, really.
Fair point. Hope you got value out of that clip. If you want to see the full episode where that clip was from, click right over here. If you want to see other short clips just like that one, feel free to click anywhere on this side of the screen. But most importantly, I want you to hit that subscribe button right here and subscribe to the channel so you can be up to date when new clips are dropped.